Simon, we're well into pre-season now. How's things shaping up? How's it been going behind the scenes here at the Calderdale College?
It's been good. So we're probably, this is our 6th week of pre-season now. 4 of those weeks were without the World Cup boys. So getting them back last week was a welcome boost, really. It's a grind pre-season, it never gets easier, and having them come in and give us a few more options, because obviously having your spine players out of your team and away from training is limited. It limits what we can do to a degree, but it's nice to get them back in and fresh faces. They aren't beaten down by the tough training just yet and whatnot, so yeah, good to get them back in, and they just give us another little boost to take us into Christmas, I think.
What sort of condition have those World Cup boys come back in? Obviously they've not had much of a break. Have they come back in further along than you'd expect? Or
well, Lachlan's not back yet, but the other blokes are in, and they're all good. We've done our testing, Broncos and stuff. They jumped straight into that when they come, and all did a pretty good job, to be fair. I mean, if they were training properly and playing properly, and they've had 4 weeks off, I'd like to think they've probably done a little bit. They shouldn't be too far gone, to be fair. So yeah, they looked after themselves reasonably well, and come back in and looked all right, to be fair. And the lads have done a really good job from day one. The group that have been in all the time have improved quite significantly over that month. So yeah, it's been enjoyable so far.
And we've seen 5 fresh faces, new signings come in over the winter. How have they settled in? We've had Will, Tom, Ben, Aribi and Ryan. How are they fitting in with the Panthers way?
Good. We still don't feel like we're us yet, in the sense of we're still missing, we've been missing those coming back in, the lads that have just come back. So in another couple of weeks it'll feel a bit more like home for everyone, I think. But no, they've been good. They've settled in really easily. Will's very easygoing bloke, straight up bloke who has come in and done a good honest job. Tom's been great, pushed himself really hard, which is good. Aribi's been very good, physically very good, done a good job there. Who else? I can't think of who else has come in. Oh, Benny Forster. Ben's been good. It's tough for Benny because he's not come through a system, and coming into an environment where we do push him pretty hard. It's his first pretty hard pre-season, so it's been a bit of a body shock, but slowly but surely he's getting there as well. So yeah, all the additions have been good for us. Looking forward to seeing them with another month under the belt, and we'll see where we're at.
And since the last time we spoke, it's been announced that we've got 2 friendly matches ready to go, so you've got something to work towards and a bit of an end goal there. We're going to play Wakefield Trinity first away and then Hunslet. What are you hoping to achieve from those games, obviously with one being Super League opposition and one being League One? Is it throw everyone in and see what they can do, give everyone a chance?
Well, everyone will get an opportunity to stake a claim for round 1, essentially, but no, I think it gives us 2 different sorts of opposition, and an opportunity to try some stuff. We can't be the same as we were. We'll have to evolve, as everyone does, otherwise we'll just stay what we were, and when everyone else is trying to get better, we need to as well. So we'll be trying a few things. We won't be reinventing the wheel, but we will be trying a few things, and we will look a little bit different, I think, particularly in the opening couple of months of the season. But yeah, with regards to the games, Scott had a testimonial which Wakefield obliged there, and were helpful there, so we've done the same for Riesling, which will be a good test for us. Waker didn't have the best year last year, a lot of changes behind the scenes, so I'm sure Mark will want to put out a good team and start on the right foot, so that'll be a good test for us. And then Hunslet, late in the piece, with everything going on at the club, with takeovers and all the rest of it, it's one of them things that got kind of neglected a bit, and in the end we just happened to be looking for a friendly at the right time on the right day that suited us, and Hunslet fit the bill, and we're more than happy to go over there and have a go over at the South Leeds Stadium. That'd be good.
In regards to your squad, are you happy with the numbers that you're at the minute? Are you still working in the background to try and add a few players? Is there anything in the pipeline there?
Well, Joe Martin leaves us a little bit light. Look, we're always open to it, but I think the magic number we always sort of strive for is around 26. But in reality, in season, it's very rare you have 26 anyway, for the most part. So it's not the be-all and end-all having less than 26, but I do think at some point we'll have a look what's available. Right now there isn't a great deal, so we're not going to sort of waste time focusing on that. We'll be having a few conversations, I think, January, February, and having a look what's out there. But there's no rush. What we have got, we're happy with. And there's a lot to do, a lot of improvement in these lads still as well. And I think Tibbs he's just an example of someone who showed some exciting bits last year, and we didn't really see, I think, the level he could have got to because of his injury. But he'll be better for certainly a big rest, but also that getting that dozen games under his belt was really big for Tibbs, and I expect some big things from him. But yeah, across the board there's improvement everywhere, and we'll just be doing our job as coaches to push him along.
And finally then, it's been announced this week, one of our own, Carl Wood, has been awarded a 12-month testimonial from the RFL. I think you yourself had a testimonial, so you know what it means to players to be awarded something for their recognition on recognising their contribution to the game. How happy are you for Kyle?
No, really happy for Woody. It's a really big achievement. Played a big number of games, and I'm not going into him here. He's hardly a big bloke, is he? And you know, if you played the game long enough, when there's a load of big blokes in front of a little one, you're going after the little one more often than not. So he's done it in the middle for the most part of his career. So he's definitely done it tough, and he's been a quality player over time. He's been around long enough to see the game go through a few transitions of style of play and everything, and he's survived them all, and he's been really good for us. He's come in and got used to part-time life, working, and that. It took him a bit of time to get to grips with that, but I thought back end last year was really good for us, and hopefully we can build on that this season and make it an enjoyable one for him with, you know, the events that he'll have on throughout the year and whatnot. Yeah, it's an exciting one, and obviously it's not football. We don't all get to retire and play golf at the end of it all. We've got to work, and a testimonial, opportunity to help out a few charities along the way, but you know, hopefully it'll make some money for him and his family as well.